Shields up, Iron Breakers. Rurikhan here coming at you with another video, and today we're going to be talking about Nintendo Switch and Octopath Traveler. And the reason why I'm talking about these two topics is because after I did my Octopath Traveler video and live streams, I've had a lot of people come up to me and ask, Rurikhan, is it worth it for me to buy a Nintendo Switch just to play Octopath Traveler? And I can understand why people would wonder that. And today we're going to be answering that question. It is not a simple answer. If it was a simple answer, it would be no. You probably should not buy a console just for the specific purpose of playing one video game in that console, because it's a lot of money to actually buy a console, and then on top of it, you still have to buy the game. And then you're only going to get about, I don't know, with Octopath Traveler, it varies from 50 to 100 plus hours that you can get out of it, which is great value. Make no mistake, great value for a fantastic friggin' game. Like, I love the game. I did a video on it. Maybe you guys have seen that. But it's still, at the end of the day, it's just one game. So I think Octopath Traveler could be the game to push you over the fence if you're considering buying a Switch, but not necessarily a sole reason to buy a console. Take it from someone who at one point bought a console to play one video game. That console was the Xbox One, and that video game was scale-bound. I know. I'm an idiot. You guys can say it in the comment sections, and I appreciate that. But, you know, there's plenty of more to talk about that particular topic, so let's not go too deep into it. No, today what I would like to call to your attention is, look, I get it. You really like Octopath Traveler, as you should, because it's a fantastic friggin' game. But please don't ignore that the Nintendo Switch actually has a really great library. Now, unfortunately, I'm probably not going to be able to show you gameplay from a lot of the games that I'm going to be talking about, because Nintendo is going to Content ID claim this video if I do that. But I'd like to bring to your attention a couple of games that are available to you on the Nintendo Switch that come very much recommended by yours truly. So the first one on the list with a bullet, and I do say first one with a bullet, has to be The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. And I know there's a couple of haters out there like, oh, I don't like Zelda, this and that and the other. This Zelda is very different from previous Zelda games. This is a very unique experience, and I can't recommend it enough. I made it my game of the year last year, and it is still a fantastic game. Like, I could probably pick up my Nintendo Switch right now, go play Legend of Zelda, and end up doing something that I've never done before, despite the fact that I probably have well over 100 hours in that game. Okay? That's how much content there is, and just the way in which you access that content, the exploration, how organic it all is. It's like a case study in video game design, straight up. That's how much reverence I have for The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. See, that is another game that you should definitely consider if you are thinking about buying a Nintendo Switch. Another one, considering that we're talking about Octopath Traveler and it's a JRPG, another game comes highly recommended by me. I put about 125 hours into this game. I have the expansion pass, and I still haven't really gone back to it because there's a lot of games, there's a lot of stuff that I got to cover. But that game is Xenoblade Chronicles 2. That's another fantastic game. And you put these three together, these I would consider to be a reason to buy a Nintendo Switch. Octopath Traveler, Zelda Breath of the Wild, and Xenoblade Chronicles 2. These three games, that I would definitely consider it a reason to buy a Nintendo Switch. But it doesn't end there. That's the good part. Then you got Super Mario Odyssey. And I've played a couple of Mario games. Never really been a big fan of Mario platformers. I know some people I'm gonna get a little bit of hate for that. That's fine. But I got into Super Mario Odyssey like I've never got into a Super Mario game. And I don't know why. I don't know what it is. It might be the exploration. It might be, I don't know. But that game is awesome. That's another game that comes highly recommended by me. Then we got Bayonetta 1 and 2. Now, I understand Bayonetta 1, not really a big exclusive. It's been on PS3. It's been on Xbox 360. Probably works on Xbox One backwards compatible. I'm assuming. I don't actually know. And Bayonetta 2 was on the Wii U, but let's face it, you didn't buy a Wii U. At least I doubt many of you did. Let's be completely honest there. The Wii U was not the best-selling console of all time, so for all intents and purposes, Bayonetta 2 might as well be a Nintendo Switch exclusive. But Bayonetta 2 is a fantastic game. If you guys like Platinum games, that's just a must-buy pretty much. Then we got Hollow Knight. Now, I understand, you guys are going to say, Rurikhan, Hollow Knight's not really an exclusive. It is a console exclusive, though. So unless you got a PC and you're playing Hollow Knight on the PC, You can't, as far as I'm aware, there's no release for PlayStation 4 or Xbox One. At least last time I checked, unless they announced that they're doing that. And it is now on the Nintendo Switch. That's another game that I still have to check out. I haven't checked it out, but I've heard really, really good things. Now, this next title that I'm going to be talking about, a lot of you guys might not really be into, but it is Hyrule Warriors. And the reason I bring it up is because I've played a lot of Warriors games, which for those of you that do not know, it's basically like spin-offs from Dynasty Warriors. And I understand a lot of people might not be into it, but here's the thing. When it comes to Warriors games, of all the ones that I've played, and I haven't played all of them, I'll be honest, but I've played quite a few. I've played the Samurai one, I played 3 and 4. I've played Dynasty Warriors 8. I've played Samurai Warriors 3, I think. I've played a bunch of them, basically. Including Berserk, which was one of the spin-offs, Fate Extella, which is now really, it kind of works like a Warriors game, essentially like a Musou game. But ultimately, Hyrule Warriors, I found to be the best one that I've played. For me, for my personal taste, for the stuff that I like, Hyrule Warriors really struck a chord with me, whereas the other ones never really got me that much. So that's another really great game. Then you got Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart 8, I shouldn't even have to sell you on Mario Kart 8. Like, it doesn't get much better for couch fun with friends. It doesn't get much better than Mario Kart 8, okay? Fantastic freaking game. Then there's a couple of ones that are not as popular. Splatoon 2 is going to be a bit hit or miss between you guys, but personally I like it. The main reason I don't play it is because I don't actually have any friends that play Splatoon 2, because otherwise I would love playing it, but I want to play with an actual team of friends where we can, you know, work out team coordination and figure out team loadouts and stuff like that. That's what I would like to do in Splatoon 2. As a solo player, it doesn't really appeal to me as much, but it is a really good game. Then we got ARMS, which is a game that I loved, and interestingly enough, not many people liked ARMS. I don't understand, because like ARMS to me was a super fun game, and it really brought like a breath of fresh air to the whole fighting genre, but people just still want, you know, the old school fighters that we got going, like Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat and that stuff. Or, you know, Smash Brothers, which is going to be coming up later. And speaking of games that are going to be coming up later, naturally you got Smash Brothers, which is going to come out. I know that a lot of you guys are interested in that. You got Pokemon Let's Go, which, you know, there's a bit of a mixed reaction on that one. I get it. Not everybody's interested in Pokemon Go. But you also have the actual Pokemon game that's coming out next year, if you're into Pokemon. You got Travis Strikes Again, which I haven't really seen a lot of footage being released of Travis Strikes Again, but trust me, as someone who played No More Heroes on the Wii, it's like, there's no way they can fuck up this game. That game, it was awesome. I loved it, and I can't wait to see more of Travis. So Travis Strikes Again, highly recommend. You got Fire Emblem, that's going to be coming out as well. You got Metroid, and later in August, you're also going to be getting Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. So it's like, when you ask me the question, Rurikhan, is it worth it for me to buy a Nintendo Switch just for Octopath Traveler? Probably not. But if you're really interested in Octopath Traveler, and you like at least 2 or 3 more of the games in this list, and by the way, if you think that I forgot any specific game that's like a Switch exclusive or something like that, make sure to leave that in the comments down below. I really appreciate it if you guys think there's any game that I should be checking out that I haven't checked out yet. But ultimately, it's like, if you really like Octopath Traveler, and you like maybe 2 or 3 more games of this list that you want to play, then yes, you should definitely get a Nintendo Switch for those. Thank you very much for watching the video. Let me know your opinions and feedback in the comment section below. If you guys enjoy my videos, remember, subscribe, hit the bell icon so that you're actually notified of any new videos that I upload onto the channel. Right now, I should be getting 2 video suggestions that you guys can check out. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.